beep boop beep boop.
Hello Internet, this is Terrence and you're watching a MakerDad. Today we are going to be building a pinhole camera slash Eclipse viewer. So in a pinhole camera there's a small opening, and say you have an image over here. The light rays enter the camera through this opening and project a upside down image right here on the back. And in our version, we are also going to add a window here for a cell phone camera to look in so that we can see the image of, in this case, the sun that we are imaging. So with that, let's get started. So let's talk about the parts that we have on hand. We have these three 3D printed parts. I have a back plate here that's going to mount to my box. Here I have a phone holder. This I designed for my Pixel 6 smartphone, but I've also left parts here for you to put zip ties through if you have other phones that you need to mount to either the faceplate here or to this cell phone holder here. Then I have my 3D printed pinholes. I actually am supplying a bunch of different size pinholes. Basically you want to print one that gives you the smallest opening, but an actual round opening here in the disc. In case that doesn't work, I also have a version of this where there is no material here in the inside of the pinhole. You can use just foil over it and then poke a hole in it with a pin to make your pinhole. To tie all of this together, we are going to select a pinhole. I'm going to select the one with the smallest hole in it. And then I'm going to bolt this on to my plate. And all the way from Seattle, I've bought a shipping box. I've marked the center of it. This is roughly where the pinhole is going to go, and then I'm going to cut an opening around here in order to attach both the pinhole and my cell phone mount to the camera setup. Then finally, to wrap it off, I have some aluminum tape. This is going to allow me to seal off any light leaks that's around. And I've got some paper. This is just regular printer paper. This I can apply to the inside back of the box to give me a nice white surface to project the image onto. And then to round off my list of supplies that I bought over, I have some gaff tape, packing tape, and a box cutter in order to work with the box. So let's get started. So first I'm going to mark off my cutting location. I want roughly this cut out and this cut out, and so with that, going to apply my double-sided tape to the back of my 3D print. I'm going to seal off this top edge here to make sure there's no light leaks. And then the bottom here. Next, I'm going to tape in my paper on the back here to form my projection screen. Test fit that looks great. Okay, so I've taped over all the seams with foil, aluminum foil, and actually what I did at the corners is I folded the aluminum foil without tearing it, so I have a light, tight connection. Otherwise, I can show you a picture of my test shot from earlier. The corners actually do leak enough light in to ruin the image. So now the cell phone goes here, and I should be able to take an image. I don't know what sort of image I'll be able to get, but anyway, the files are going to be shared out in the video description. If you built one, let me know how it turns out, and I'll see you next time. Peace.